This is my Mid American Conference predictions. Yeah, let's just get started. Let's get easy games out of the way. Which is essentially just home games against FCS schools. There's not a lot, so and then like the power conference schools that are pretty good against lesser ones. Why did I skip over Wisconsin? You'll stay for a reason. And the Temple's beating UMass is not good. They're not. I don't think they're getting better either. They're getting worse. I think Tempo's winning those. Though we have spew of games left. I don't know why I left Akron open. Wyoming Akron has a postseason there. They don't really have anything to play for, literally. Literally, they can't go to the postseason. They essentially don't have anything to play for. It's crazy. That's what happened. Eventually, a big school is gonna get academic ineligibility. It's gonna be really funny. It's gonna be hilarious. Uh Texas State, Eastern Michigan. Oh, I'm still in Texas State. The thing is, it's not like Texas State is insanely good. It's just that Eastern Michigan's just not as good. Texas State is a bit better. So now we get to these three. I don't know. Is Central Michigan San Jose State that big of a game? Purdue Ball State, obviously. Yeah, I feel like one of these MAC teams will win. The Toledo's good. Is Kentucky getting that much better? Hmm. Let me check something real quick. You know what? I think Toledo beats Kentucky. They even if it's in Kentucky, Toledo's not that far away. First of all, the Toledo just won a bowl game. They're keeping a lot of their offensive production. I think they could win that. Uh, Purdue Ball State. I would not want to go to Purdue. I haven't checked that much, but I genuinely think Ball State. This is up the chains. If it does, I'll tell. And Central Michigan, San Jose State. Yeah, see, the problem with this is that I have no idea what either of these schools do. Like, really into the. Like, there's schools I know things about here. Obviously, there's better schools, there's worse schools. Like, both these teams are really mid in their conferences. That's why San Jose State didn't get yoinked by the pack, and why Central Michigan didn't get yoinked by the Mountain West. But really, yeah, I'm gonna go with San Jose State. Week 2, go up. Any really obvious ones? Obviously, I'm gonna go with power schools a lot of the time, even if they're not good. Like, these are all games, obviously, that win. Like, Texas Tech just is using the power of money to become good. Rutgers wasn't that bad last year. Pitt probably won't fall off that much of a cliff. I mean, they kind of already fell off one last season, so, Maryland's not horrific. I don't think they'll fall to the Notre Dame paradox of being really good but losing to a pretty mid team. Instead, they'll just be pretty mid, but be and you get what I'm saying, right? Buffalo, they're playing an FCS team. Same thing with UMass and the Eastern Michigan. Uh, Nebraska beats Akron. Auburn. Yeah, I say they beat Ball State. Uh, I think Toledo beats Western Kentucky. Yeah, give me a moment. In the last video, I'm just gonna go with the same take I said last time. Then we get to the two Big 12 schools versus other schools. See, if the opponents were swapped, I might say Ohio just because how mid Cincinnati was last year. I don't know if they're getting better, but realistically, both the Power 5 schools are gonna win. Bowling Green isn't that good. Ohio isn't that good. Like, There's levels to the Power 5 game. Power 4. There's only 4. Michigan's beating Central Michigan. FCS team. Uh, UMass has essentially been an FCS team their whole life. They have not really been an FBS team. They're in the FBS. They just aren't that good, obviously. So that's why Ohio wins. Central Michigan's Michigan's gonna be better than last year. Obviously, they're probably not gonna get upset here. Those are FCS teams against not the worst. Bowling Green, Liberty. I did not see Ohio State or Illinois. They'd probably win. Ohio State literally just won the national championship. They're obviously going to probably keep that momentum, at least in non-conference, minus Texas. Big game for them. Illinois, really good last year. I don't think they're losing that much. I have also not checked because I'm not good at this stuff. I'll get better. That's why I'm saving the power conferences for last. UAB Akron. Going with UAB here. I'll probably have to check my own video, so just hold on. Liberty, Bowling Green, as I aforementioned, is probably not that good. Kentucky is probably beating Eastern Michigan. Kentucky, despite being the worst SEC team last year, and will probably be that for the rest of eternity, essentially. They're gonna win this game. Eastern Michigan's not that good. So, all right, on to week 4. We shall go. Wow, this is a really fitting game, actually, because Kent was, horrible last year, like really bad, and Florida State was horrible and really bad. But there's levels to this game. I've said that twice now. I'm not doing well, clearly. FSU, first of all, talent gap in FSU's favor. FSU also won games last year, and Kent is not getting good transfers. So Florida State, Miami of Ohio, UNLV, I mean, there are probably FCS teams, but they're not. These aren't the big ones. I'd be like, oh yeah, they're winning. Buffalo, Troy. Buffalo's getting better, I think. Miami, Toledo. They're just a better. See, this is an interesting game. Okay, so these are the big games. Miami of Ohio, UNLV. UNLV was very good last year. Don't know if they're keeping all that much. Obviously, I don't know why I kept Bowling Green, Louisville. Louisville's going to leave with a win. Even if Tyler Shuck left, it's not like it's that bad for them. UConn, Ball State. Ball State could win. It's gonna be UConn, most likely. I'm gonna go with UNLV here. Does NIU still have the magic? Probably not. Is Mississippi State worse than Kentucky? I'm pretty sure. I think they finished worse. Let me check real quick. Thing is, NIU's losing a lot of production, I'm pretty sure. And talent gap. Let me go check something. No. Mississippi State. I'll let you have this. Mostly just because I don't think NIU's returning that much production. Especially because they beat Notre Dame. They're going to lose something. Mizzou's beating UMass. The easiest game of Mizzou's life, I hope. UMass is a glorified FCS team, as I've mentioned twice now. Miami, Western Michigan, FCS teams. Toledo beats Akron. Akron literally has nothing to play for. I've mentioned this 3 times now. They're not that good. And by that good, I mean they're not good. UConn, Buffalo. UConn, I would say talent gap, but that's not really here. I just think, not that. There's really only the state of, not even the full state of New York. There's, not enough for a home field. Big home field advantage. I just don't think there's enough in Buffalo's favor to beat UConn. Ohio, Bowling Green, I'd say Ohio. NIU San Diego State. This will sadly not be a conference game, I'm pretty sure, because I think San Diego is going to the Pac State, the State 8. NIU. I'll give NIU the heads up. Next week, Buffalo, Eastern Michigan. First of all, Oklahoma's beating Kent State. Just have to get that out of the way. Like, Oklahoma may not have been good last year. They're not winning this. Western Michigan, UMass. Truly battle of not good. Okay, Western Michigan's better than UMass, though. Ball State, Ohio. Yeah, I'm going to go with Buffalo for the Eastern Michigan game. Akron, Central Michigan. You know what? Central Michigan. Okay, wait. Let me think this through. Yeah, I'm still going Central Michigan. I think you have to be a special level of bad to be academically ineligible. Like, I don't think the players will be motivated. Like, maybe freshmen will, but, like, there's not a point. You're not gonna get anything. Like, I get winning, but, like, there's no afterwards. Did I explain that well? Probably not. Ball State, Ohio. I mean, I just cannot think. Ohio. I'm gonna go with Ohio. I think they're having pretty alright. Not the best return production, but like they just won it last year. I don't think they fell off the face of the earth. Eastern Michigan, NIU. Yeah, Miami of Ohio got a win against Akron, who is really down bad here. They have one win. This is the bottom 5, which is move upwards a lot. I'm missing games, aren't I? I am. Okay, week 3, Buffalo, Kent State. Believe it or not, I'm going with Buffalo. Week 4, Eastern Michigan, Louisiana. You know what? A home game. I'm going to go with Eastern Michigan. Next week, Eastern Michigan, Central Michigan. I'm gonna go with Central Michigan, better directional Michigan school. NIU, Ohio, Miami. NIU, Miami, Ohio. Did win the conference, not win. They got curb stomped pretty bad in the conference game last year, so that's where they are now. This is everything minus the top 4. Just to check in. Bowling Green, Toledo. Go with Toledo. Eastern Michigan, NIU. Go with NIU. Kent State, UMass is. Kent State's genuinely not gonna get better though. But like, I'm gonna go with UMass. Western Michigan, Ball State. Let me check. And I have decided Western Michigan. Week 8. Next one, Toledo, Kent State. Toledo. Kent is so cooked for a long time, if I'm gonna be so honest here. Buffalo. Yeah, I'd say they beat UMass. Ohio, NIU. I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the Bobcats here. Ball State, Akron. I'm gonna say Ball State. Bowling Green, Central Michigan. I'm gonna go with Bowling Green here, and then I'm gonna go with Miami of Ohio. Next week, Central Michigan beat UMass. Can go with Eastern Michigan at home. Kent, Bowling Green. Kent State's not good. Washington State, Toledo. I think. See, the thing is, like, Washington State, like 2 years ago, was a Power 5 school. Toledo's playing very well, but I still think it's Washington State. Buffalo would beat Akron. Miami of Ohio, Western Michigan. I'm gonna say Miami of Ohio. Ball State, NIU. I'm gonna go with Northern Illinois. Man, such a wide variety and just vast amount of games here. Clearly, I'm gonna go Buffalo, and then go with Western Michigan to beat the one of the other directional Michigan schools. I say Eastern Michigan over Bowling Green. I'd say this is pretty important for this, but I'm gonna go with Toledo. Uh, I say Akron get first conference win. UMass is very bad. Go with Ohio over Miami of Ohio. Akron can go with Akron again. Just really stab at it at the end of the season. It seems they were just 1-8. Then they played really bad schools and got better. Go with Eastern Michigan over Ball State. UMass and NIU. Central Michigan, Buffalo. I say Ohio over Central Michigan, and Toledo over Miami of Ohio. Bowling Green, yeah, Bowling Green over Akron. I'd say NIU, Ohio, Central Michigan. I say Miami of Ohio win here, and then Toledo. This is mostly either. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to say. Like, a lot of these are either explained as bad team playing good team, mid team playing good team, or just kind of, I feel like I have a vibe here. And that's essentially just Miami of Ohio versus Buffalo. That's the vibe one. I think they could pull it off next week. I say Eastern Michigan beats a different beats with the I'm trying to say they beat the directional Michigan school. Why is it so hard to say? UMass is bad. Kent State is bad. I've said these points a quadrillion times. I say Ohio beats Buffalo. Toledo over Shemitz. I think I'm the only person who calls Central Michigan Shemitz because it doesn't make sense to say. And Miami of Ohio. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah. I don't really. I missed a game. Wait. No, I didn't. I thought I did because the numbers don't make sense. I feel like the more I look at this, the less it makes sense. So, like the bottom four, maybe win totals, not really, but bottom four makes sense. Like the top five makes sense. Like the top five and bottom four makes sense to me. But like 9, 8, 7, 6, that could all be like the directional Michigan schools in Bowling Green. They could be anywhere in this. So yeah, I'd say that's it. That's how I feel about that. And yeah, that'll be the end of this. So bye bye. Next time. Bye.